How's it going, Knights fans? We're here with Marco Masucci, the head coach of the FDU women's soccer team, for another moment with Masucci. Coach, it was a tough weekend for you guys, a couple 1-0 losses in NEC play. As a coach, you've been a part of winning streaks, losing streaks. When you have a couple tough games like that, how does your approach change, like in practice?
We try not to make it change too much. There's bumps in the road along the way, so we can't start to panic or make drastic changes when things go wrong. This weekend was a little bit different than the other weekends. I don't think we played the way we normally do play. I think our style was completely compromised by the other team's pressing, and we were just very panicked, very nervous. I think the Friday game was expected. It was first conference game. So many young players. We were talking about conference all year that I expected a little bit of a tough game, but I think Sunday the intensity was better. I think we tried and play. I think Sacred Heart's a very good team. I think they just did a lot of good things. We had a few chances to take the lead and to tie the game. But I don't think that we outplayed the opposition in any of the two games this weekend, unfortunately.
So how much of it was it your young team, getting used to the intensity of conference play, and how much was it what the other team was doing to you?
I think it was a combination of both. Definitely having our first conference game, it was a wake-up call just to make them understand that conference play is not the same as non-conference play. There's always that extra variable. There's that intangible where teams are trying much harder to win a game. It's a must-win for everybody. So that was the first step. And then Friday, Quinnipiac, they just continuously tried to break up our play. They were just knocking long balls the entire game. Not much of an intention to play any sort of soccer, and that was very frustrating for the girls. They were playing for the result, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is that we had to adjust to that better, despite how frustrating it was. And then Sacred Heart came here and played a good game. They played with some good intensity. They played. They have some very skilled players. Again, our defense has been tremendous. To both games this weekend, the other team was not able to construct any attacks against us. We gave up a goal against Quinnipiac, which was on a turnover. That's completely our responsibility. And then on Sunday, we gave up a goal, which was on a corner kick. So, we're doing a great job shutting down the opponent. We're having a tough time scoring goals, and we're having a tough time limiting our mistakes in our own third of the field.
You had mentioned how the defense has been pretty solid for you guys this year. How much does it help having Sage Duvall back there, and talk about her maturity and how much she's come along?
Well, Sage is a great communicator, and she guides and leads the back line the whole time during every game. Also, she's been making a big save or two every single game, which is, that's all you can expect from a keeper. If they keep you in the game that one or two times where maybe you shouldn't be anymore, that's all you can do. Afterwards, the goals that have been going in have not been her fault. There's really nothing she can do about it. And that's a big change because, we spoke about this at the beginning of the season. She was struggling a little bit. I think now she's back into form. She's playing with a lot of confidence. So with the back line organized the way it is, with Sage and Nets playing the way she is, all that's really missing now is being able to just, win the midfield battle a little bit more.
Well, our Juanita Caldwell had a chance to catch up with Sage.
I'm Juanita Caldwell from FDUKnights.com, and we're here with Sage Duvall in front of her picture outside of the Rothman. Marco says you're a good communicator. How does that benefit you since you're the goalie?
Well, communicating as a goalkeeper is probably one of the most important things in that position besides making the saves. And just being in the back line and seeing the whole field from the back up, and so I'm able to see the entire team in front of me. My role as a communicator is extremely important.
Okay. You guys have had a couple tough losses in the past. What do you plan on doing to help contribute to fix that?
Right now, it's just looking forward. We have to kind of forget what just happened this past weekend. Intro to conference definitely was something different than non-conference play, so I think we've learned from what the difference is between non-conference and conference, so now we just have to apply what we've learned, and it's just kind of forgetting about the losses that have happened and just moving forward together. We're a fairly tight team, so I'm pretty sure we'll still be comfortable with each other. Nobody's lost faith in everything, and it's only the beginning of the season too. Marco sent out an email, and we're only 3 points behind, or 6 points behind the leader in conference, and that's only 2 games. That's only 2 wins right there. So just the fact that this happened in the beginning of conference has been, a blessing in disguise, I guess you could say. But now it's just absolutely no excuses in moving forward, and I feel confident that we can do that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sage.
Thank you.
And back to you, Gavin.
Thanks, Juanita. Looking ahead to this weekend, you'll head out to Mount St. Mary's and then return home to play Robert Morris. What are you hoping to see from your team this weekend, and how do you expect them to bounce back?
I'm not concerned about them bouncing back. They're very resilient. You know, we've been training and they've had a very positive attitude. I mean, I'm not concerned about that part. I think now it comes down to we have to be better on a technical level and on a tactical level. You know, the intensity's there, the enthusiasm's there, they're positive. That stuff's great, but we need to pick it up now. Results got to start coming. And the reality is, you know, we got 10 conference games. We played 2. You know, we got 8 left, and we have to make sure that we get a result this weekend. We're playing 2 teams that I think we should be neck and neck with. We should be able to get results against. We just need to find a way to, you know, we need to win the midfield battle. We need to finish some chances, and we got to find a way to get results.
Coach, good luck this weekend, and thanks for your time. And Knights fans, thanks for checking in with this Moment with Masucci.